That looks delicious. It's creamy, delicious. Hello everyone, welcome, and thank you for clicking. I have a new meal today. It is going to be Crockpot chicken and noodles. Right now it's 2:19 where I am, and it's only going to take about 3 to 4 hours, so that's perfect time for dinner. What you're going to need if you decide to do this meal, I will leave the recipe in the link below or above, wherever. But it's a really easy recipe. You're going to just need your egg noodles, 2 cans of chicken broth. I'm sorry, 2 cans of cream of chicken. I've already put my seasoning here. This is 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, some seasoned salt, some parsley, poultry seasoning. What else I used? I also used a little bit of slap your mama. Just wanted to have a little bit of Cajun spices added in there as well. And 3.5 cups of chicken broth. So, oh, and instead of using chicken breast, I'm going to be using chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs. So let's just get started. These are washed and clean. You guys know I like to season my meat first, but it's a quick meal, so let's do it quickly and not worry about marinating today. So I have about 6 pieces. Put that in. Excuse me, let me grab a paper towel. Okay, so you put that in there and then you add all your seasonings, which I would love to rub my seasonings on, but I just want to try something different by following the recipe. So I'm just going to put the seasoning here. It says sprinkle the spices. I think I want a little bit more seasoning. What I'm going to do is rub that on there. Shouldn't make too much of a difference if I do that. I really like flavor. So what I'm going to do is pause, and then I'm going to put more, just a little bit more seasoning on my chicken. One moment. So what I did is just add a little bit of more of each seasonings, which I may sneeze because I also added pepper. So now, and I do have my paper right here, so just bear with me as I read and sneeze as I said I was going to do. Okay, so you're also going to need a 1/2 stick of butter. So I have the butter, and what I'm going to do is just cut it up. You need a 1/2 stick. Sorry, I didn't have a knife with me earlier. So I just want you to cut it up into some pieces and put it in there. I hope this is really, well, I know it's gonna be good. That's a lot of butter. But, so, let's just keep it moving. I think that is plenty, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, that should be, okay, follow the instructions. 1/2 stick, okay, got it. Okay, so use a 1/2 stick of butter, you put that in there, and also, no water, okay, sprinkle spices, add butter, and top with the chicken broth, of course. Alrighty, so chicken broth is in there, and then, what about putting the, you know what, I was supposed to put this in there, but I didn't. No problem. Just go ahead and top that like that. And the other one. And I'm gonna stir with my spoon that I don't have out. I apologize, I seem to not be ready for the camera. But I am. So we're going to stir it all together, as you can see. So I guess it really didn't make any sense for me to think I'm gonna, spread the seasoning on the meat, because as soon as I poured the broth on, it came off. So this seasoning, by cooking for a few hours, is just going to marinate itself right in the juices, and the chicken is going to be delicious. So I'm going to cook it for 3 to 4 hours. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to cook it on low heat for 5 to 6 hours, or on high heat for 3 to 4 hours. So I'm going to put it on high heat for 3 to 4 hours. And then I'll be back when we are done. Hey, we are at the end. I just want to tell you, I tasted this chicken and noodle crock pot dish, and it's really good. I do have one suggestion. You're supposed to put the noodles in at the end and let it cook for about 30 minutes. But you know, we only cook noodles for 6 minutes on the stove for al dente. Al dente, I hope I'm saying that right. But I cooked it, let it cook for 30 minutes, and it's really creamy, really good. The noodles are cooked down. But what it reminds me of is the best tasting chicken and dumplings. And I don't even like dumplings, but if I had to eat a dumpling, I would want it to taste like this. Thin, light, creamy. The chicken, the flavor is good. I'm really happy I made this meal, and I hope that you are encouraged to make it too. It is absolutely delicious. And I'm really happy I used, what was it that I used? Thighs. Have a taste. It's that good. Da 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 da. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to like. Come on, guys, give me a thumbs up. How hard is it? Come. And there's a thumb. Here's a thumb. And here's a thumb. What else I wanted to say? So I will be making the Rice Krispie with the Oreo, probably live, maybe not. But I am going to try that recipe and share it with you guys. Comment if you will. And if you would like, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and share.